video, we will be reviewing the new B-177 Jet Wyvern Around Just 1D. I am super excited to do this review. Make sure, hey there, before we continue with this video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you have bell notifications for all uploads. And leave a comment for what videos you want to see of Jet Wyvern. Speaking of Wyvern, Wakiya finally returns in the new Beyblade season, and I am so happy to see that he's back. Really, let's take a look at this. Really is awesome. So firstly, just to show off, there is the top part here, which you can see where it shows the stuff, and it explains the gimmicks. So we're going to get a little bit more zoomed in. So the parts on Jet Wyvern, even though it kind of sucks that they are repeating 1D, we at least get a painted around disc, which I think that's like a fair trade, Old chassis, but painted disc. All right, TT, now you got me. Yeah, I'm really excited. So the gimmick on this is very interesting. I think it basically explains it here, where for right base, if a right base hitting it, it's going to free spin around, but if a left base hits it, it's going to be like, it's like the reverse of Ratchet. It's literally just Ratchet for Jets, just a little bit different, obviously. And it actually has a rubber on it, which is really cool. Now, we do have to do this for every single time that we get it. Usually, it depends. We get the rare. Oh! All right. Look at this. Yo, this is the rare? Hello. It's blue? What? I didn't know it was blue. Let's take a closer look at this. So it's blue on the thing. Wow. Oh, that's sick. Yo, rare chassis. All right. Well, we're going to open it. All right, so going over the part by part, we're going to be showing off our new chip, which is Wyvern. So Wyvern looks really cool. You can see that it still kind of has really close to actually Tornado Wyvern with the little beast there. It's really cool looking. I also do like the reference to the chip core because it's green, just like the God chip. Really does look nice. So just to show the side view, as I'm going to be flipping it, we're going to be going there. If you would like to see the side of the chip there, just so I can turn it a little bit, there you go. Nothing really special with that part there. With that being said, we're going to move on to our new part, which is Jet. So Jet's gimmick, if it's a right bay, or no, if it's a left bay that's going to hit it, it's going to be really stuck. But then after right, yeah, you can see it. If a right hits it and it free spins, it's going to... So right bay is the battle against this. It'll be pushed and it'll make it free spin. But if it's a left bay, it's going to be stuck there. Plus, it is rubber coated, which is really, really cool. I believe it is little pinkish part there, the transparent. And just to have this flipped over just so you can see. It is a very interesting gimmick. It is very reminiscent of Ratchet with how close it is. Just to show a side view one more time before we move on to the next part. Beautiful, beautiful. Also don't believe it raises, which actually we can check right now since I'm going over the part by part. We do have our chassis, which is not really new at all, which is 1D. The rare version of 1D is actually colored. It is blue and it looks really, really nice. So now let us see the mystery if it is raised or not. So going over to the side camera view here, we can see that how it aligns with the teeth. It looks like it's right to the teeth's level. So it should just be okay. I think, just to show it, I think the teeth are a little bit more exposed just looking at it. But moving on to our next part, which is not a new part, but is gladly welcomed, as we can see with a nice side view at the start, it is going to be, as we adjust, Around. Around is painted in purple. It looks very nice. The original release was with Flare Dragon and with Gaia Dragoon. The gimmick was basically 4 metal balls there. Really cool disc, and happy it's painted. I think they didn't have to do that, but the fact that they did was really nice. Moving over to our last performance tip, or our last part, which is the performance tip, it is Just. Actually, this kind of works out. Yeah, so Just is our new tip. So actually, the side view is already perfect. It is a sharp tip and it has a free spin ring. I think the issue is that though that the tip is too tall, like the sharp part's too tall, and the thing is free spinning, so I don't think it'll have that much good life after death, but who knows. I do believe it's supposed to like really kick in like the second half of the battle when it's kind of losing all that stamina. I could be wrong though, but with that being said, we're already with the top camera, so let us go there. As I zoom out, we're going to turn on the scale. We're going to go parts by parts on this, and we're going to see what everything weighs. The Wyvern chip is a total of 3.06. Jet is a total of about 10.5354, which I guess expected. How much is the 1D? The 1D is about 11.36. Around is a total of about 26.94, shows more. And then after the Just is about 7.73. So actually, also, by the way, 4-star round. How about that? Wow. It was actually really cool. I did not realize we got a 4-star round. Okay, all together now, we are looking at a total of about almost 60 grams. This is a single chassis bay, so kind of fair to expect. Now in a quick comparison to the previous evolutions, we've got the Manga, the original Wild Wyvern, and Tornado. It has been such a long time since a Wyvern, and it is happily welcome. Okay, let's do our test launch. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. So doing our first test launch, we can notice the Just is kind of wobbly a bit. Could just be the stock combo too, because 1D is not really a good chassis, for a bay. It's not really, like, I mean, 1S I would argue is a lot better, but that's just my opinion on it. Yeah, it's starting to slow down a bit. So we're just gonna zoom out a bit because we just did the test launch, and we're gonna go to our first opponent, which will be Lucifer the End. Let's get it ready. First opponent is Lucifer the End. How fast do we blitz through this? Very easily. Yeah, I don't like that. Look, did you see that? Look at that. It kind of just, I don't know. All right, let's see it against, let's do rubber versus rubber. This is a matchup we need to do. Mirage versus Jet. Okay, Mirage. This is rubber versus rubber. This is good. This is where it's at. Who's gonna take it? I have no idea. Really pushing it back here. I will assume Fafnir for the video, but if it is not, I will be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it definitely needs a better tip. Okay. Let's do the thing where we hard launch the left and we light launch, because it's right? So let's light launch it. Oh, okay, so that's not gonna work out. Yeah, so definitely a big weakness for this bay, as I could have seen previously, is that Just is just not good. And I'm happy I get to say that for the video, because it just sounds funny. Rage Longinus. All right, let's see how it does against Rage. Okay, it's kind of keeping its ground. Like, I know the issue is stamina, but I think once we get a better tip on this, this thing will do a lot better. All right, let's try another round against Rage. Okay, well, look at that. Well, actually, not really parried because it's supposed to be locked, but still. This is really an interesting bay. Oh, we kind of did a little bit of a drift there. So I understand what TT was going for the gimmick, because at the end it's supposed to like free spin, it's supposed to like slide. I think the issue is that they just made this sharp part way too tall. Not a smart idea. So with that being said, who do we do next is the question. Well, how about my friend, Hollow Death Scyther? This will be fun. Oh, and Hollow Death Scyther is in its attack mode. Okay, yeah, definitely we're seeing a case where it parries the attacks. So that is Jet Wyvern. We're going to launch it again. Hello. All right, come on. Let's see how it does against Hollow Death Sniper. Come on. Nice. All right, let's get to the main event, which is Brave Valkyrie. So let's see how it does against Brave. We're going around. Oh, good hits. Brave Valkyrie. Okay, but it kind of was doing. Oh, okay, got to the middle for clicks. That's a yikes right there. But definitely you can see the gimmick can kind of work. All right, I just want to try it one time. There is one thing I want to experiment with, and I just want to see how much better it'll do. I want to give Jet Wyvern Orbit Metal, all right, because I previously had the Orbit thing. So Orbit Metal, I just want to see how much better it does and if it really is just the tip. Oh no. Wow, a quick burst. How about that? Well, let's try one more round, because maybe it was just like a lucky hit or something. Let's try it one, maybe a lucky hit. Orbit Metal. All right, see? Case in point. Case in point. So I think I want to do a rematch against Rage. I really want to do a rematch, because to be honest, I think they should have just done a round in Orbit Metal, because I would have not complained. So I like Orbit Metal quite a bit. We gotta see, yeah, so you're gonna notice that when it has Orbit Metal, it's not destabilizing so quickly when it had the Just Tip. So you'll notice that even though it did lose, it shows the potential of this bait. I think this is gonna be a good one. I think this could be a good one with the right combination. So I think just to end off the video, final thoughts on the new Wyvern. I think the tip is not that special at all. Honestly, I think the tip is kind of just whatever. Maybe at best it might be good like for like the older layers if you want to have fun, like a classic format, but really not feeling it. Big weakness too, obviously, I guess would obviously be the chassis, since, you know, maybe with 1S it'd be a lot, actually 1S definitely would be a lot better. But I think this has good potential. I think we could maybe get some pretty good stuff from this. And, you know, we're gonna try stuff. We're gonna try stuff. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, have an awesome and amazing day.